So we finally tracked down the most famous burnout competitor of the smoke show. We're here today with Zac Carter. This is Zac. Everyone has been thousands of comments, hundreds of thousands of views. Me and Zac's talked about this for the last week or so, 2 weeks. I've had it in my plan to get with him because there's more to the story than what you guys got to see at the smoke show and that Built Diesel Mafia put online. The cool part is yes, he did do a burnout, and he did win the freestyle that we had. But I want to let him kind of talk through his whole night of events and kind of tell us what's done to the truck, of course, all that kind of cool, fun stuff. So, Zac, what's done to your truck? What do we got here?
Nothing crazy. It's just basic tune and delete. Got a 5-inch exhaust. Corey from PPEI, he's the one that tuned it. So everyone says it should be tuned right, but I don't know.
So how many horsepower do you have, do you think, or roughly?
Probably nothing crazy. It's got on a 200 horsepower tune right now, and I don't know what they come with factory. It's probably 400, I'd say, 450.
Okay, so not that extreme, just a good daily driver.
Yep.
Do you pull anything with it?
Just razors and stuff like that.
So he's got a bunch of side-by-sides. He races those wells, right?
Yep.
Okay. So that's a little backstory about Zac. So, and his truck. He's kind of covering all the damage in the back, but you guys kind of seen what happened on the video. What all got damaged? So we know that the tailgate, right?
Definitely tailgate.
Tailgate got it.
I smoked the bumper, both bed sides. Tonneau cover was all messed up.
Okay.
And then on the way home, turbo and everything else. But
so there's a lot more to this. So we kind of gave you a little sample there. So now we're gonna back up. So Zac was at the event both nights. He came Friday, watched the truck pulls. Then Saturday he came back. We'll kind of fast forward through all the events. We had a ceremony that we gave awards away for the dyno and the show and shine, and that's kind of how we done the dirt drags. Everything kind of calmed down. We gave everybody all the awards with the exception of the burnout contest. Zac and a bunch of his friends, which we have mutual friends and we're friends.
Yep.
So we were all waiting on this whole burnout contest to happen. So we paid $3,000 to win, $1,000 for second, $500 for third. So this event, Zac was not a part of. So Zac was not in the $3,000 to win main event that we were having. So to kind of paint the picture here, nobody really knew what to expect on this burnout contest. No one knew that after this $3,000 to win event, we were going to do a freestyle event. So what happened was we had I think 20 some entries, 23 entries, something like that. They all done the contest. We gave out the awards. Then myself and a couple other people, staff of the smoke show, we decided to take over the microphone and announce to the crowd and announce to everyone that we were going to do a freestyle. It was open to anyone that wanted to enter. So Zac was obviously in this crowd of people. My gosh, I think we had more people in the freestyle than we did for the 3,000 win.
There was a lot of people.
So how it worked is I announced the freestyle. We had one person give $200. So we just went from there. Just the crowd all pitched in money. And I think at the end of the night, it was $1,500, $1,600, something
right around there somewhere.
Somewhere in the $1,500, $1,600 range that all the fans that were there, and some didn't even bring cash because they didn't know that this was going to happen. So this was totally candid, wasn't planned. Zac had no idea. We've had a couple people ask if this was staged. It wasn't staged at all. Absolutely no one knew that we were doing freestyle burnouts until I announced it. And that's how this went. So Zac was just an innocent bystander along with several other people. So I think he was next to last, or maybe there was two vehicles after him. So there had been several trucks run. The very first one that came out into the burnout contest for the freestyle, Jaden Crabtree, he done an absolute heck of a job.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that it could have got any better, and it did get a little bit better. Then we had another gentleman come out in a Ford Ranger, a white one, I believe.
Yeah.
Do you know who that was?
That was Anthony Young.
Anthony Young.
Yeah.
So Anthony Young comes out in a Ford Ranger, right? This is just a 5-speed automatic.
Yeah,
what is it? 5-speed, just gas.
Banging it off limiter.
Yeah. banging it off the rev limiter, parks it on the wall, melts down the tires. Just an absolute heck of a show. No one knows that this is what we signed up to watch. So this is all what's going on. And then when did you decide that you were going to?
As soon as I knew there was a freestyle event, I knew I was going to do it. I was just building up the courage, and then it took me till the end of it, but I did it.
So there was a line, guys. It kind of paint the picture of what's going on here. Jaden was first. He came in, and then it was a whole line of trucks, people going to the parking lot, getting their trucks. It was just kind of madness there. So Zac here was watching all this go down, and he was talking himself into it, it sounds like. And then his friends were like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's do this. Perfectly, $80,000, $90,000 truck. Let's get this into freestyle. So he does that, gets in line. The two people that I just mentioned, they run. And then there's a couple other vehicles that done an awesome job as well. They just weren't up to par. And I do remember, this is kind of a cool story. Once Zac got done with his run, I came out to the crowd to the center of the burnout pad, and I asked everyone, I said, all right, because we didn't know who was going to win this. And I told everyone it was winner take all. I go out to the crowd and I say, hey guys, this is the way that we see it. We see it as Jaden being first until the Ranger came in. Ranger's winning now. Then Zac came in with his run, which you all have seen. And if you haven't, we're going to post the video on this link here. Standing ovation for Zac. So the cool part about Zac's run was, I think anyway, correct me if I'm wrong, but guys, he thought that when he first hit the wall, it was just the hitch that hit the wall. So we were good on the first hit. Yeah. But you thought it was already.
I thought I had done smoked everything. So I was like, right. It's done for now. Keep going.
So he thought that it had already tore the whole tailgate, the quarter panel in the back of the bed and all that. So at that point, you were just like, let's go with it.
Damage is done. Keep going.
Damage is done. Keep going. So he's cutting donuts. And I think how many times more did you hit the wall? Like,
I think I hit it 3 or 4 times total.
3 or 4 times total. So yeah, then that just goes on. It seemed like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm not.
It felt like it in the cab too.
Yeah, I mean it was a long time, and we didn't have any kind of rules on how long it went. And you didn't pop no tires.
Nope.
No popping tires.
I don't know how.
Was you overheating? Was you watching the gauges at all?
It never overheated, luckily, but the tires had wires completely hanging out when I left. I don't know how they never popped.
So, yeah, he went all the way to the limit, I guess, would be the best way to say it.
Yeah.
We're going to get some pictures of the damage. The tailgate, we were just talking before the video, and I said, man, where's the tailgate? We scrapped the tailgate. Yeah. Tailgate, it's gone.
Hauled it off a junk.
So that would have been a cool piece, we thought. But at the time, I'm sure he was really mad and just like, we're getting rid of this thing. Let's get over it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how this whole story went. So now then, we're going to go from the burnout. He goes out to the outside of the ring. Yeah. I think there's two more vehicles. He's the leader at this point. The 2 other people come into the arena, and I'm telling myself, I'm like, man, I don't know how you all got a big shoe to fill to take the cake off of this one. Anyway, they go ahead and run. They do a great job, but nowhere near this. So the whole crowd, I don't even know if the crowd sat down. Like when he brought them up out of the stands, they were up out of the stands. So anyway, we get done with the burnout. So you're going home, and then kind of fill us in on this. This is where the turbo comes in, I think.
Yep. So we're headed home. Dean's following me because I didn't know if this thing was going to make it or not. And I get down here by the gym and church on 247, completely runs away. And
oh man,
I shut it off. It's still, just going. And then the whole cab just filled with smoke. I thought it was just going to completely grenade. And then luckily it did it for like a minute and then just shut off. I don't know how it did it, but
finally shut off.
Yeah.
So running away. Wow.
I thought it was a goner for sure, but it stopped luckily.
Just out of the blue. You were just driving it normal?
It was running a little rough, and then it just did that. And I was like, yeah, now I know why it was running rough.
Oh, man. So the turbo is also gone.
Yeah.
So I actually reached out to Zach. My gosh, how long ago has that been? I asked him for the turbo. Yeah. I was like, do you still have that turbo? Like, I think that would be really cool. We were going to make a trophy out of it and give to this year's burnout award. It was just something I had in mind. I was going to ask him if he thought it would be cool, obviously. He's like, no, we got rid of the turbo. So all the mementos is gone, but we did make sure that he got the burnout banner that was in the burnout pit. It's up here in his shop, which is, we're going to take a picture of that. So that's really cool. It says, welcome to the smoke show. It's got rubber all over it. It's got, people's hit it like it's tore and ripped.
You can see some red on it right there.
Yeah, there's somebody hit it with a red truck, red SUV, something. So it's got damage. I thought that was only fitting that Zach took that small piece of the show. We were going to probably throw it away anyway, but we thought that it would be a great idea for him to have it. So there's also some more to this too. The shirts that are coming out next year, or this year actually, his truck's on the back. So we originally started with this design. This is the OG with the three trucks on the back. And every year we're going to change that up, I guess you could say. If someone comes to our show and makes a huge impact like Zach did, we're definitely going to try to at least get us as much exposure to that guy, girl, whatever, as we can. We thought it was only fitting that it's going to be on all the shirts. So 2026 Southern Iowa Smoke Show shirts. We'll have Zach's truck on there, Ben's truck that won the Show and Shine Best of Show. His truck's on there. There's some tractors that are going to be on there as well, because now it's a truck and tractor event, gas and diesel event. So yeah, guys, if you're wanting to get some more exposure, there's your challenge. You've got a tough order to fill. Zach's looking for a burnout truck, I believe, or a burnout something.
Yeah.
You can't do the same thing twice. You can't, and this one's done, so we're done with that. So who knows what he might come up with. I know he's been looking. Maybe you guys have something out there that you want Zach to ride in. Obviously, I think it was a couple million views that your video got.
I got a lot.
It was a lot. So, and then the comments were hilarious. Like I said, we kind of touched on it before, but Zach, did you read any of the comments?
Oh yeah, I read a bunch of them.
So there was Daddy's money.
Daddy's money. Buddy can't swing his shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what, they just go on and on.
On and on. And then on my side, we had a lot of people. There was several that had caught me, had other events, and then sent text messages asking if we had staged it in any way. And it wasn't staged, guys. That was just a raw deal. Like, it was straight off the cuff.
I'll just make really bad decisions. That's all. Not staged at all.
Really bad decisions. What about all your friends? Was they excited about it? But did they have fun?
They were hyped, yeah.
It looked like an awesome time. I wasn't in the truck, obviously, but the main thing was everyone was safe. No one got hurt, and he had a good time, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great event. We've never had an event like that in our area, really. So all this was really kind of new to everyone, and no one really knew what to expect. And I feel like that's mainly why a lot of people didn't know what they were entering into on the burnout contest, because we have rules and we have like a judging panel, and that can be kind of intimidating, but we have to put something in line because there's, $3,000 or $4,000 up for line. So that's important. In closing, you got anything?
I want to shout out LDR. Get me my parts to fix this thing, and Moen's Mechanical Service, Blake, he got me all squared away with putting the turbo on and all that good stuff.
So he helped you fix once it ran away and got it all put back together.
Yep, got her hold to Blake's. He got the turbo on there and everything else. I'm still getting parts off Steve and fixing my exhaust still as we speak.
The tires look better. Tires look new.
Got new tires finally.
New tires.
She's slowly starting to come back around.
Cool. I think he's working on a bed. I think you got a bed lined up, right? That we're going to swatch the bed out. So just a minor setback for a major comeback. That's all that is. That's what it is. But anyway, hopefully Zach will have a good vehicle. If nothing else, he'll come to the show.
Yeah.
And more to come on this burnout. We got some sponsors kind of thinking that they're wanting to make this event bigger. So there's probably going to be some stuff announced here soon. I know that Smith's Diesel and those fine folks have put 1,000 to the top winner. So it went from 3,000 to 4,000 now. And there is some negotiations going on or talk. There's a couple of sponsors who are wanting to throw a couple more thousand to make this an even 10,000 to win an event. So if that's something that you guys are interested in doing, reach out to us at sosmokeshow@gmail.com. We'd be happy to structure some kind of deal. Smith's Diesel was on it as soon as we posted this last video. Nate's reached out to me and he's like, hey, we want to do something really quick. Let's lock this in. Let's get this going. He wants to see the event succeed, and there's several other people that's wanting to do that as well. So
Yeah.
we're pumped about it, and like always, we'll see you at the Smoke Show.